because I ran out. So I'm going to use Unseen Sunscreen, which I also love. But both of these kind of go on really in a really matte way. They look very opaque. They don't feel oily. So I recommend Supergoop, either Mattescreen or Unseen Sunscreen, all of the time. Mattescreen is better for a little bit of tint to it, and that's going to be really important for people who have very sun-sensitive conditions like melasma. When you have a condition like post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation or melasma, you want to try to find a tinted sunscreen, because if you think about it, a totally clear sunscreen like the one I just used, like the Supergoop Unseen, lets visible light through. That's why it's transparent. An opaque sunscreen doesn't let visible or all visible light through. And melasma and post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation can be sensitive to blue light that's emitted from the sun, blue visible light. So if you find one that's tinted, that means that you're blocking some of that visible light. And that's what you want to do when you have very sun-sensitive conditions. So you're going to get better sun protection if you use a tinted sunscreen. So the Supergoop Mattescreen is a great one because I think it blends in really well, and it's still a mineral blocker that has really good coverage. The Unseen Sunscreen is also great, and I have that like in my profile, and that's the one that I typically use every day. I don't need something that's going to protect me from, a super sun-sensitive skin condition like melasma. And I like, sort of the clearness of the Unseen Sunscreen, which many men do. And then that would be the morning routine for me. And then if you wanted to, the Unseen Sunscreen and the Mattescreen has sort of a silicone-based vehicle. And so what silicone does is it gives you kind of like this silky feel to the skin that blends out pores a little bit. It's a primer. It's like what is used in a makeup primer. So you can use these sunscreens like a makeup primer, and you can apply sunscreen after. So the principle basically is to use things first that are super lightweight, and then to build up to using things that are creamier, a little more opaque, moisturizer, sunscreen, and then makeup, which is sort of the most coverage. So then we can say we had a great day and we could jump in. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I forgot to present